Imagine that every single day you woke up and you genuinely felt like you were the only person in the entire world that mattered, and that everybody around you is just like some NPC.
You saw what type of crackhead
love
my child. I'm homeless.
There are so many people like that who are out there in the world, and all of them apparently are going onto social media and filming the cringiest videos of all time because they don't understand that that's not what the reality is.
That's because they don't have anyone to tell them what the reality is. I feel like we got to start being more honest with people. Say, hey, kid, the world doesn't evolve around you.
Okay.
Don't say it like that, but you know, you get my drift.
Because in the minds of the people who posted the videos that we're going to look at today, they think that the people watching it are just like the number on their screen that makes them feel good. The first case we're going to be looking at is by this girl, Sienna, who's a freshman at the University of Miami. She deleted the TikTok, but I have like, I think the only saved copy on the internet because Sophia saw it and immediately downloaded it. I'm not even going to set anything up. This one is so insane.
A video saying that there's enough room for all the influencers in the world, but at Miami right now doesn't feel that way. Miami has an newspaper called the Miami Hurricane, and they did stories on influencers who are like up and coming and rising, and they did an article on me, and it was an amazing experience, and I'm so happy that I was written about. But my article, one of the main points said that I will come on here and be vulnerable with you guys and tell you if I'm having a crappy day. And I'm having a crappy moment right now.
So far, to this point in the video, the information that we have is just she's an influencer, she's new at the University of Miami, and they wrote about her in a newspaper. The fact that this could be anything other than a post of her going like,
oh my god, that's so crazy.
The fact that what's about to happen happens. It's so cringe, because objectively, that's so cool. You show up as a freshman, your university's paper's already written an article about you. It's University of Miami, like I'm pretty sure that's a big school. But look at why she said she's having a crappy day.
On Instagram, they posted the cover page, which was the 3 influencers with the biggest following here. And I know I don't have a big following, but it made me realize that like micro influencers don't get enough recognition. And even though I'm chasing the same dream as they are, and I'm trying so fucking hard all the time, I just don't feel it.
It is true. Small influencers don't get as much publicity, and sometimes they end up being more entertaining than some of the bigger influencers. That's just the reality that I've noticed. I don't know if you feel the same way, but it's definitely a disparity on, you know, what they get or how they get treated. Even with certain social media platforms, they get more perks and privileges, but that is the reality. You just got to deal with it and keep working to get to where you want to go. But let's see how this turns out for her. Hopefully she doesn't spiral. It's coming up soon.
Appreciated right now.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I just don't feel appreciated. I'm on the cover page. I don't feel appreciated.
Girl! Oh my god, how many followers do you think she has? The amount of entitlement that she has right now, you would think that like she probably has like 5 million and it's like actually like a personal shot at her and someone on the newspaper. No, just 23,000 followers, which is...
I mean, don't give me, some people can't even get 23,000, let alone 1,000. But I can understand where she's coming from, but at the same time, not really. Because you can't expect to get that level of acceptance, right? Because you're not there yet. That's just the reality. You can't say, oh, I'm not there yet. No, stop crying, keep working, get to where you want to go. That's all it comes down to. But maybe she's just having a moment. Let's see.
Cool, like congratulations. Why are you genuinely tearing up? I just don't feel appreciated. She said micro influencers don't get enough recognition. What about the people who are more famous than you, who are in an article about who is the most famous? What do you want?
Actually, the person with 3 million shouldn't have been on the thing about who has the most followers. It should have been me with 23,000.
Oh, but the thing is, if I wrote an article about who has the biggest corn dog at this carnival, and if I included some 4-inch corn dog, meanwhile we got an 18-inch Whopper over there, left off the cover page so that we could show appreciation to this 4-inch corn dog. Why are you crying right now? Who cares? You were in the newspaper. They wrote.
I will say this is super cringe because it really comes down to you're proving that you are relying on edification from other people. What the heck? What am I even saying? Validation from other people. Just because you have a certain amount of followers don't mean you're valuable. There are some people who have millions of followers but don't even get that much engagement on their content. That is just the reality. What about the impact you have? Is it about you getting a certain number and you feeling like you're up there, or you're a specific influencer, or you're at the level of a specific influencer? Who cares? Just do your thing. There are people that appreciate you that you're not even paying attention to them because you're focused on them as a number. Think about that for a second.
What about you?
Micro-influencers don't get enough recognition, and even though I'm chasing the same dream as they are, and I'm trying so fucking hard all the time.
Micro-influencers just don't get the recognition that they deserve. Do you hear yourself right now? In real life, what are you talking about? Even though I'm chasing the same dream as them? Actually, she kind of has a good point, because now that I think about it, the Oscar for Best Lead Actor this year should go to some dipshit recording TikTok POVs in his bedroom because he's trying so fucking hard. I should have it because I tried.
Right.
I tried to get followers and I have 20,000.
Right.
This other girl has 3 million. I should get.
Sometimes your best just ain't the best, or you trying your hardest is not good enough. That's the reality. Everybody has to deal with that through every area of life. You are not exempt from going through that. You can cry as many times as you want, and I'm not talking about this girl specifically. I'm talking about people in general. You can cry as much as you want, but it's not going to get you where you want. Whether you cry or you work, it's the same amount of energy.
Huh?
Technically.
More recognition than her in an article that's about who is the most followed. Because to be quite frank,
I just don't feel appreciated
right now. She keeps going and it gets even funnier.
And yes, the fact that it even got written about was amazing, but it just feels like I'm chasing a dream, but I'm still so freaking far behind. And it just like hurts, like knowing that like I wasn't up there. And I come from a competitive dance world, so I've been judged my entire life. And any influencer, anybody in the competitive world at all will know that if you're not top 3, it just is so shitty. It's like a shitty thing to see, a shitty thing to feel, you know?
I'm not top 3.
I will say that is true, especially if you're super competitive. If you are competitive, you want to win. Like sometimes even winning ain't even good enough, which is really weird, but it's really true sometimes. Sometimes you feel more upset about losing than you do feel more excited about winning. If that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe it's just me or some of us competitors who really want to get competitive. But then sometimes you realize it ain't even worth it. Let me know what you think. Are you a super competitor, or are you someone who's just like, well, it is what it is. Let the chips fall where they may. Because I want to win most of the time, but that's me.
What are you crying about? This is about an influencing thing. Who gives a fuck? She's acting like she lost out on some insane opportunity. By the way, I understand crying if it's like, oh my god, I tried so hard and I came in 8th place at the track meet. But even then, okay, so the other people ran faster than you. So what, you should have got 2nd place because you wanted it? What the hell are you talking about? But it's not even that, it's...
I come from a background of competitive dance.
Okay. In competitive dance, if you put in years of effort and you actually like got really, really, really good at it to the point that you were like the 1st or 2nd best at the meet, what if some girl who just spams some amateur-ass plie gets the blue ribbon? You would expect the way that she talks for her content to be so high effort and so high quality. For her to be so upset, she has to be making incredible content.
What do you do for a living?
I shop, drink matcha, go to Pilates, and stay beautiful. That's what I do.
Oh my god, that...
Oh, I'm sorry, but this content does not do it. It does not do it. It might do it for a certain audience, but you got to realize the people who are getting millions and stuff, they're appealing to mass groups. They're not targeting a specific type of person. They want to relate with more people. How is this relatable? This is might be relatable for some, but for most, this is cringe. It's coming off as tone deaf. That's what it comes off as. You don't even realize how you sound or how you appear. Please do better.
Makes me root for you so much. That makes me really, really want you to succeed. I so don't understand that type of content. I guess people call it like aspirational content, but it's just someone going, I ate. Anybody want to like my video? I said I ate. Who likes a video like that? I'm just like, oh my god, yeah, what are you doing? Before we go on.
Unfortunately, there are a lot of people that actually do like that type of content, and they love to live vicariously through those people. That's just the truth. So, I mean, people do like the content. I'm not saying I do. I'm just saying some people do, unfortunately.
On to the next one. I just want to finish out this one because there's a little bit more. It's just always funny when she's doing this.
So I'm really trying because I love giving you guys my advice to think this will make me better.
Who going to this girl's page for advice? Respectfully, if you're going to her page for advice, you might be hopeless. Her advice is, hey. 8. Give me likes. Follow me.
I didn't get 3 million people following me from that video.
I just don't feel very appreciated right now. This is our welcome to the NBA moment, though. Very happy for you, Sienna. We hope you have a wonderful school year, and we hope that you grow up and understand that not everything's about you. Not the whole point of life is getting attention. Not the whole point of life is getting attention. It sounded like I was saying it like that. Speaking of not getting enough attention in your whole life and then taking it down.
Wait, I just thought about that. If you're in competitive dance, or you were in competitive dance, you should know that even sometimes when you do your best, there's always someone out there that might be better than you. Even it doesn't matter how hard you work. Sometimes it just turns out that way. So for you to take it so personal and, and cry about it, I understand you're getting emotional about it, but you're not logically thinking about the reality of the situation. But as a competitor, you got to think about the reality of, whatever. Let's move on.
Everybody else around you, I would like to take you to the Sansum Clinic in Santa Barbara because they had a very fascinating TikTok they posted. Not the clinic, one of the nurses. Allowed to leave you guys gifts? Yes. And then it's just picture after picture of people at a gynecologist type thing.
No.
Where there's stuff that can.
Oh no. Oh God. Oh. I understand this is I understand what it's a reality. But I don't know about this post right here. It's disturbing. This is disturbing, yo. What?
Came out of that person's body. The last picture got them all posted up with the caption, "Make sure to leave your healthcare workers sweet gifts like these." So from what I could gather, seeing as I don't have a vagina, this is what happened. Some like a liquid, like I don't know, jelly or something goes up, and there's something about getting we're checking out in there, we're looking in there.
Come on, bro. We get it. You doing all this extra stuff is actually making it worse. Oh God.
And then when they're sitting there, there's nothing there, so then it comes out. Subscribe for more gynecological knowledge. But what are you doing? The nurse is sitting here. Yeah, somebody just left a little bodily thing for me. Hope you didn't expect your doctor's office to keep your medical stuff private. Look, I know they're not saying whose it is, but that is so dehumanizing and shows that you don't view the patients that you're treating as like actual people. Speaking of
that's not like, imagine if you go to them as a woman, imagine a woman goes to them and they see them on social media making fun of them. They're not going to feel comfortable being there. That's just, I don't think that was thought all the way through. It's not a good look.
Not treating patients like they're actual people and doing things for your own attention and self-gain. Oh my God, I was supposed to change that guy's feeding tube an hour ago and they fucking choked and died. What's a good TikTok audio for that?
Oh my God.
Wait, what if whoa. Lost the patient, hey. That's gonna get way more likes than that sad ass video.
I just don't understand why you gotta film it. Why do you have to film it? There's something about when someone films it, it makes it seem like it's for what am I trying to say? It makes it seem like you're doing it for a reason other than what you're actually feeling. If you actually are feeling sorry, you don't need to record that. If you're sad about it, you don't need to share everything. We have a problem with oversharing everything in society today. It's getting out of hand.
I'm a savage. Like, can you imagine if that was your dad who died and you go sobbing out into the hallway and you see the nurse who killed him? I don't think she killed him. I think it's probably just like, oh, they just passed away and it's difficult for her, so I'm gonna make that person's death about me. But regardless of,
I will say that's very unfortunate that she ended up dealing with that, But going on TikTok or wherever you're going to post that, I think that's a little insensitive. I feel like he said, imagine if the family members actually came out and they saw a tripod or a ring light, an O-ring with a camera attached to it, and you're filming yourself. You're not even crying necessarily, but you're just filming yourself doing all these things like, oh gosh, this sucks. And they're in the middle of mourning. How do you think that's going to make them feel? That really sucks. But, at the same time, some people process, their emotions differently. I'm not saying to excuse what we just saw. I'm just saying some people process it differently. That's all I'm going to say.
How the person died. Imagine that that's your family member. Then you go out, she's recording a TikTok. How many times do you think she had to record herself bending over like that? Like, oh, no.
I hope
it
not
doesn't
a
look
lot.
mournful enough in a chic way. Let me go again. This next video comes courtesy of Jennifer Piccone. And this was a big one that really blew up because she's a gym influencer and she's just recording herself doing a workout. Let me know if you see anything wrong with this video.
Oh, I actually just made a video on this. This is crazy. I just made a video on this. Go ahead and go to the channel, or I might just pop it up at the end of this video so you can check it out, because I'm not going to talk too much about this right now because it's no point. We already talked about this, but this is main character syndrome at its finest. You'll cringe, but you'll see what we mean by main character syndrome and how it's going way too far nowadays.
You would think that after such like a firm stance from her gym that like, no, you are in the wrong. You are
Right.
not allowed in here anymore. You're wrong.
Right.
But she might self-reflect. She might apologize, but that would be assuming that she thinks about anybody other than herself.
Why I'm still so
I'm sorry to bring it up, but it's just what I think about. As soon as I see her hair, the first thing that comes to mind is the name Karen. I hope her name is not Karen. Please don't let it be Karen. Because it would be fitting. It would be fitting to be causing drama in a gym, and then all of a sudden you thought you being Karen was the right thing to be. And then your gym said, nope, psych, just kidding. And now it backfired big time. This is awesome.
unbothered is because I'm grateful for everything else that I do have. I'm married. I've been married 18 years to the same guy who adores me. We have no kids, and nowadays I think that's a blessing. I'm a dog mom to two of the cutest freaking bulldogs you would ever want to see.
Now, there might be some people out there who were shocked when they heard the word husband, but the truth is this is a very niche, but very real specific breed of woman who physically looks exactly like she would have a beautiful wife that she gardens heirloom tomatoes with in the upper Pacific Northwest. That is like so stereotypically that type of person. A main character like rude Karen who looks like she doesn't.
See, he said it. It wasn't just me. Now I feel better about it. He said Karen. I don't feel bad. It is a Karen haircut. She looks like she literally would ask for the manager at a place that has no manager. I just think she has it in her. That's what it looks like. I don't know her. I can't judge her as a person. I'm not judging. Except for the hair. Oof.
Have a husband, but does, and is a dog mom to two of the cutest freaking bulldogs you've ever seen. That is so obviously who you are if you're not married to an heirloom growing goddess in the Pacific Northwest. But she keeps going on, by the way. It's not just like, I got a husband, I have two dogs. She just flexes on and on and on.
I drive a nice car, which I lease, which means that every 3 years I get to get a new car in a nice house, in a nice neighborhood.
By the way, that little refreshing thing made her look a little bit like Hitler there, and she kind of is the Hitler of that neighborhood.
She actually does look like that. Is very unfortunate that happened. But I will say, why are you talking about you have a nice house, a nice car, you get to drive one every year? Who cares? Why? It's not like everyone said, hey, tell us about your family background. If anything, they're saying stop talking because it's not helping your situation and it's not making you look even better. Let me stop.
She said, everybody is calling me a piece of shit. And they say that they hate me because I suck and I'm a rude, mean person. But I'm rich as fuck. I'm rich. But you are.
And you're proving their point. How you gonna say everybody hates you and then list the reasons why they hate you and then kind of follow up and do things that actually verify or clarified the reasons why they actually hate you. And you're giving more people a reason to hate you. Who cares about your cars? Who cares about all these things? Nobody cares. They care about how you treat people. And when you're in the gym doing your gymfluencer thing, how are you behaving? Are you making everyone care about you? Are you making everyone walk around you and not walk through your camera and stuff like that, as if you own the place? And right now it's sounding like you're super entitled. So it looks like you haven't learned your lesson at all.
Are like also a content creator, so you would think that you are the type of person who is trying to get a following. This is the least followable persona I've ever seen in my life. Just publicly a jerk and then flexes. Joey Swole is like a big gym influencer, and he does like a lot of call out videos in situations like this. He made a video about her.
I'm gonna do the best I can considering I'm on vacation in Greece.
He goes on, he cooks her. It's important to see that he's in Greece because she mentions it in the video that we're about to see. It's so funny to see him though, because I just made a video like on the Coop channel about bad apology videos, because he had said, I just have to show you this. He'd had drama with like a Hulk Hogan thing and people were saying it was racist, and then he went on live and he said this.
You're gonna attack me, you better go after the colored athletes and the people that are black and minority that...
Huh?
I didn't even see that part. I heard about the whole situation. I didn't see that part though. The colored? It's like people don't even realize when they say colored that they don't realize it sounds more racist when you actually use the word colored. Why don't you just say what they are? What? This is tone deafness for sure. Come on, dude. You got to do better than this. This is a terrible look. Colored? What is this, the 50s? What are you're trying to... Oh, God. Oh, it's so cringe.
Posted him as well.
Which I will always think of when I see him. Just had to share that. By the way, subscribe to my Coop channel. Also, watch the short film I just posted. I love that shit. That was so much fun. My next one's gonna be an animated horror film. I'm already like a third of the way through that. And then the Spider-Man horror film is coming up. Oh, it's gonna be good. I figured it all out. I was getting scammed on that suit. Thank you for DMing me and telling me that was probably getting scammed. I was getting scammed. I got a new one getting made right now. It's better. The film is 1 billion times better. I'm actually glad for the delay so that I could rewrite it. Let's keep going though, because she made a response to Joey Swole, who said colored athlete.
I am sorry that your trip got interrupted. I've always wanted to go to Greece. It's on my bucket list, so I hope you had a nice time. But I just can't help but feel like you're a puppet on a string where these people tag you and you come running and make a video basically saying the same thing they're saying, not reaching out, not getting another opinion.
I've always wanted to go to Greece. It sounds so much fun. You are literally nothing. You're dust beneath me. What do you mean?
That was the most bipolar response. What was that? It's like she tried to share the polite side for as long as she could, and then the Karen just snapped. The Karen inside her said, "It's time." And she let out the truth on what she really felt. I thought she really was coming with some form of remorse. She had me fooled. But then, don't most Karens? Yeesh.
You're just a loser because you don't reach out and get another opinion. The other opinion is you think that it's okay that you film yourself in a gym, and if somebody's in the background of your video that you tell them to go f yourself, you annoy me, shut the f up. Yeah, but what's her side of that? We did actually see the entire thing documented, and we saw the woman do literally just this. And that was what was the impetus. But keep going, Jennifer. Do it for your 2 cute freaking bulldogs.
I don't know what their purpose is or what they're trying to do, but my membership did get canceled. I guess the manager felt like it was just too much to even deal with and thought he was doing the right thing and just got rid of the problem instead of, letting me stay there.
Gyms do not...
So wait, let me get this straight. You didn't address the manager? You just let them cancel? I thought Karen's put up more of a fight than that. I'm surprised. Maybe she's not as much of a Karen as we thought.
Want people going around filming and then telling people to shut the f up if they're in the background of their camera. That's so stupid. You realize that, right? You realize that. You were right in the first half. He did get rid of the problem, but it's you. Like, only you. You are the problem. But I'm happy because I made that video when I got it when I didn't want it, but then it didn't happen, so I guess that's sad. She's got whey protein in her brain and nothing else. The single neuron floating around in her brain trying to make one connection. Oh, that was creatine. Oh, that was protein. Oh, a pre-workout. But she has a pretty good point that she says in a second. Let's hear it.
Like, no, I don't want you to work out around me. Sorry, I'm entitled to that opinion. Even in a public space. I mean, why don't we appreciate personal space even at a gym?
Where was?
How can you have personal space at a gym? It's a gym. Where are you supposed to have the personal space at? And who cares about your opinion? If you don't like it and you want real personal space, work out at home. Work out at a place where most people won't be. Duh.
She, Jennifer, she was far away from you. She was not in your personal space. She was in your camera shot. If you freak out this badly because
This is why you got to go check out that video. I got the video. Link will also be in the description or maybe even in the pinned comments, but you got to see it because she looks ridiculous and it makes sense why we're talking about her like this in this manner because she is so entitled. It's disturbing.